Pop.
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 Pop. Pop.
Hi, my name is John Murillo, and I'm going to be reading Feeling Fucked Up by Etheridge Knight. Lord, she's gone. Done left me, done packed up and split, and I with no way to make her come back. And everywhere the world is bare, bright, bone white, crystal sand glistens, dope, death, dead, dying and jiving drove her away, made her take her laughter and her smiles, and her softness and her midnight sighs. Fuck Coltrane and music and clouds drifting in the sky. Fuck the sea and trees and the sky and birds and alligators and all the animals that roam the earth. Fuck Marx and Mao, fuck Fidel and Nkrumah and democracy and communism. Fuck smack and pot and red ripe tomatoes, fuck Joseph, fuck Mary, fuck God, Jesus and all the disciples, fuck Fanon, Nixon and Malcolm, fuck the revolution, fuck freedom, fuck the whole motherfucking thing. All I want now is my woman back, so my soul can sing. One of the things that I love most about Etheridge is his vulnerability. He was an early model of mine in terms of just being a poet of advocacy, a poet of witness, but I think even beyond his prison poems, which he's known for, are the poems, his love poems, right? And there's something inimitable about him, right? You know an Etheridge poem when you read it, and there's something you can't copy. So, often I try to use them in classes, but it's not the craft that I can teach, but it's the vulnerability, yeah? And that's something that I try to approach my own work. I don't always succeed, but it's something that I shoot for. The poem I'm going to read is called Trouble Man, and it takes the title from a Marvin Gaye song of the same. It's the bone of a question caught in your throat. Pre-dawn size of the day's first traffic, shoulders like fists under your skin. Say it's raining this morning, you just left a woman's blue musk and duvet to find devil knows what in the world. Your wet collar, too thin jacket, no match for pissed off sky gods. And say this car pulls near. Plastic bag for passenger side window, trading rain for music, Marvin Gaye. And maybe you know this song. How long since the man you called father troubled the hi-fi, smoldering Newport in hand, and ran this record under a needle? How long since a man's broken falsetto colored every hour indigo? Years since he drifted, dreaming into rice fields, stammered crack Viet Cong, gunboats and helicopters swirling in his head. Years since his own long walks, silent returns, and Marvin's many voices his only salve. He came up harder than you know. Your father didn't make it by the rules. Your father came up hard, didn't get to make no rules. Graying beard, calloused hands, fingernails thick as nickels, you were the boy who became that man, without meaning to. And know now, a man's life is never measured in beats, but beatdowns. Not line breaks, just breaks. You hear Marvin fade down the avenue, and it caresses you like a brick. Your father, Marvin, and a million men just like them have already moaned every book you will ever write. This you know, baby. This you know. What do you feel you sacrificed to be a poet? I've sacrificed a lot to be a poet. I've sacrificed relationships, people. I've sacrificed years. Maybe even sacrificed another career that I could have had making money, right? But at the same time, I've also gained a lot. I've gained relationships, I've gained friends, I've gained love. Most of my friends are poets and writers, or at least artists. So I have to say that it's given me a lot more than I've given it. So I mean, that's, I guess, part of what part of my mission, right? What I want to do is to keep giving poetry everything it's given me, and I think the only way to do that is actually by honoring the craft. Um, and by that I mean also honoring the tradition, craft in terms of the workmanship, but also craft as in guild. Like, this is something we've entered into, and I just want to, before I go, to have done something worthy of feeling like I've honored